Good afternoon. My name is Galloway and I'm a current PhD student in the Department of Health, Exercise Science, and Recreation Management. One area of research that I look into is the epidemic of childhood obesity and developing intervention strategies to lead our children to better health. Now, recent reports state that the prevalence of childhood obesity is beginning to level off, although rates are still alarming, with 32% of 2 to 19-year-olds being classified as overweight or obese. Now, along with childhood obesity is a strong relationship with adult obesity, and this increases the risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and even certain cancers. And one area of research to look into is in-school physical activity, because schools play such an integral role in children's lives, not only with education, but providing them opportunities in physical activity in things like PE, recess, and academically related movements. Now, physical activity can be further classified into different categories based on the intensity. These categories are light, moderate, and vigorous. This leads us to one specific variable that's often reported in this line of research, known as MVPA, the moderate to vigorous physical activity. And it's the combination of our two higher levels of intensity and where we see the greatest health benefits. Now, an interesting statistic is that 1/3 of children's waking hours is spent in schools. This led the state of Mississippi to implement the Healthy Students Act of 2007, which mandates that kindergarten through 8th grade students accumulate 150 minutes of in-school physical activity-based instruction. Therefore, our purpose here was to evaluate the level of physical activity that's attributed to PE, recess, and academically related movements in 4th grade students. We had 149 students from 8 schools wear accelerometers during school hours for 5 days in order for us to quantify the level of physical activity, while their classroom teachers kept a physical activity log of when PE, academically related movement, and recess was occurring. Results were shocking, showing that only 14.8% of PE, 21.7% of recess, and 14.3% of academically related movements was considered as MVPA. Overall, these students fell far short of the recommended 30 minutes of MVPA per day. This supports the need for an enhanced focus on in-school physical activity standards. Now, implications for this could be intervention strategies, but possibly even prevention strategies of childhood obesity to lead our children into a better health status as they mature into young adults. Thank you.